In this video, I'm going to show you how to cast on stitches to a pair of circular needles and join in the round. And as a bonus, I'll show you how to work in twisted rib, which is a pretty trendy stitch to work with right now. This video is for all of you beginner knitters out there who are interested in learning how to knit in the round with circular needles. I know it may seem intimidating, but it's actually pretty easy. Knitting in the round is personally my favorite way to knit a sweater because you can easily knit everything in one piece, preventing a lot of seaming at the end. For this technique, all you'll need is a pair of circular needles and the yarn you'll be using. Here I'm working with one strand each of hip wool and hip mohair in gingerbread and chestnut. This is not sponsored content, but the yarn was kindly gifted to me by HipKnitShop, and I've included a link in the description in case you wanted to check it out. To get started, I'll be using the long tail cast on method. So when you have your yarn, what we're going to do is we're going to make a slip knot by taking the yarn, wrapping it around our finger and twisting a little bit, and then just pulling through. So now you have a slip knot. Then, once you have your slip knot all done, you take your needle and you slip it in and pull. So now you have one slip knot, one stitch on your needle. To do a long tail cast on, we're going to split these two strands into two sections. One is going to be wrapped around your thumb and the other one will be wrapped around your pointer finger. And what we're going to do is we're going to alternate from front to back, weaving our needle around the strands that are attached to our two fingers. And what we'll do is create new stitches with each alternation. So first, you bring the yarn or the needle towards you and wrap it underneath the strand that's wrapped around your thumb. And as you can see, there's already like a little opening. And then what we do is we need to connect the other strand that's wrapped around our pointer finger. So we'll take our needle and go away from us and wrap it underneath and through. So let's do that one more time. What you need to do is bring the needle towards you and wrap it underneath the strand around your thumb. And while still connected to that strand, we need to bring the other strand in and through that opening. And that's how you create another stitch on your needle. So however many stitches that your pattern is indicating for you to have, you cast on. Now that we have all of our stitches, we're going to just go through and check that all of the stitches are facing the same direction, so that it's very important not to get your stitches twisted, because then your sweater or whatever you're going to be making is going to be really warped. So we have all of our stitches here, and what we need to do, like for example, if you're I'm following a different pattern, but if you're using my sable sweater pattern and we want to join in the round invisibly, you need to add one stitch. So I'm going to cast on one stitch. And then what we want to do is we want to join these two ends together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our right needle and slip it in this last stitch over here. And again, making sure you're not twisting any of the stitches. You're going to slip it over and onto the right needle. Okay, so we're going to take that stitch that we just cast on and slip it over and off the needle. So you can see that it's kind of attached to this stitch right here. And then what we need to do is we need to take both ends and pull. Pull fairly tightly, just to make sure that we're very secure in the round. And that joins the round. So now this next stitch will be our first stitch in the round. So to be able to remember, in circular knitting, it's really important to keep track of the amount of rows that you're on, because you don't flip your work like you normally would with a flat piece. So in order to keep track of the rows that we're on, especially when we're following the sable sweater pattern, it's very important to know what row you're on. So to do this, I have a stitch marker. I'm just going to take the stitch marker and slip it onto my right needle. I'm working on a new sweater. It's the North sweater, the cropped version by HipKnitShop, and I'm using their hip mohair and hip wool. And actually, this is the first time I've ever done a bottom-up sweater. And I cast on, so I showed you how to cast on stitches in the round, and I thought this would also be a good time to just show you how I'm working in twisted rib, as this is a really nice design feature of this sweater. As you can see here, I have my stitch marker, so I'm just gonna take you along while I work in one by one twisted rib. With a twisted purl stitch, you go from the back. So if I twist a little bit here, you'll be able to see it better. So now this is the overhead view of what a stitch looks like. So instead of normally going into the front, I'm gonna go into the back. My working yarn is at the front, and I insert my right needle through the back loop. So that's what they say when they say through the back loop, that's what this means. And then I wrap my working yarn around my right needle and pull through. So that is a twisted purl stitch. To do a twisted knit stitch, it's exactly the same thing, except your working yarn is to the back. You insert your right needle through the back loop as if to knit, but instead of normally you would go through the front, instead you come to the back and wrap your yarn around and pull back through. So with my right needle, insert to the back loop, take my working yarn, wrap it around, and pull back through. Bring my yarn to the front, insert my right needle at the back, like so, wrap my yarn around, and pull back through. So I'm also here working with 2 strands of yarn. I'm working with the hip wool and hip mohair, and I really like this combination together. It seems very like, they call it like the mohair gives it a nice halo over top. And I think that's actually a really good description of this, because it just has like a really subtle fuzziness, but it also, and it's very soft, but it's very structured too, because you know, a lot of times soft yarn, it's very, I don't know, it's very flimsy. So, but this, not at all. This wool as well is very soft on its own, but it only adds to the softness to add a little bit of mohair in there, and the amount of colors that they have is really fantastic. I personally really love this color. This is gingerbread, the wool is gingerbread, and I think what is the chestnut? The mohair is actually a strand of chestnut. And I think it's actually a perfect match. Thank you so much for watching this video. Learning to knit in the round is one of the best ways to knit a new garment, and I hope that this has inspired you to give it a try. And also that you try twisted rib, because it's a stitch that has been popping up in so many patterns lately. I plan on sharing the full process of making the North sweater and even sharing my honest review of the pattern and the yarn, so be sure to check back for that video in the coming weeks.
Hey, Holly.